These dog movies sure know how to make a grown man cry.
Excuse me, what are you doing? No!
Hey guys, my name is Joseph Curtis, and if you love movies just as much as me, you have come to the right place. Now do me a huge solid and click that like and subscribe button. Also, if you want to follow me on the following social platforms, that would be great as well. Now, let's start talking Arthur the King. An adventure racer adopts a stray dog named Arthur to join him in an epic endurance race. Also, I believe this film is actually based on a true story. Let me get the negatives out of the way. The first 30 minutes. Besides the opening I thought was very solid. But then after that, the entire basically first act was a sludge to get through in pacing and in dialogue. The dialogue comes across so flat and dull, and also very jarring. Let me give you an example of how jarring the dialogue can be in the first act. Mark Wahlberg ends his epic hoorah speech before the team starts the race, and it ends with him being like, hey guys, we got this. We're going to be awesome. And one of the team members says, my dad is dying of cancer.
That escalated quickly.
I kind of laughed at the scene. I'm not laughing in the context of what she's saying. I'm laughing in how it was presented, and it was just so bad. And it's during this introduction of the character of Michael where you get the generic, hey, this is my wife, and here's my daughter that I really only have a scene with, and then I don't see her again until the very last 5-10 minutes of the film. I do not think this movie is terrible, but the first 30 minutes is just a hot mess of let's just introduce these characters real quick and then let's move on real quick. But let's be honest, guys, we're not here for great character dynamics or even Mark Wahlberg. We're here for the freaking dog. Once the second act starts with a race, the movie genuinely picks up speed. Thank God. And with some great character dynamics, specifically between Mark Wahlberg and Simu. And with his character, he is the social media influencer. And Mark Wahlberg's character, Michael, does not like him one bit, because in the very opening of the film, he kind of embarrasses him in a way that has totally turned him upside down for the last 3 years when it comes to this aspect of his life with racing. So he had to kind of swallow his pride in order for this person to be a part of his team, because he needed the followers. He needed that social impact. But even with the division in the team, what brings this team together is the remarkable Arthur the King. And thank God for this dog, because he saves this film from being a very generic one. Once Michael and the team meet the dog, everything changes and shifts gears for the team. Yeah, they still have some headbutting moments, but for the most part, they realize they need to push their pride aside, specifically Simu's character, and win this thing, especially when you have a dog who's out there looking out for them. And it's within these moments where they do find themselves in obstacles, where the dog does tend to help them, like literally saving one of the characters' life from going over a cliff. But before that even happens, there is one particular moment that had me on the edge of my seat, and it involves a zip line. At the end of the day, is this movie predictable? Yes. Is the script kind of bland at times, mainly in the first act? Yes. Did I still cry in this movie? Yeah, I did. All I need at the end of the day with a film like this is to move me, and it did. With that being said, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this review. It really means a lot. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and also don't forget to be blessed.